You know, I forgot what my whole point is. I was going to tell you about that, but I also wanted to tell you, for those of you that don't really know much about what's been going on, but you used to watch me on ESPN, The Black Widow. I'm a world champion. I'm in 3 Hall of Fame. I'm in the BCA Hall of Fame, the British Congress of America, the Women's Professional Bridge Tour Hall of Fame, and the Asian American Hall of Fame, which is awesome. This was in 2017 or something like that. And I started playing pool when I was 18, I turned pro at 21, I was number 1 alone at 23. I was obsessed, and I just really felt like every minute that everyone else was eating out or seeing a movie or hanging out too long, I was leaning on everyone else. And every minute I wasn't playing pool, they were leaning on me, and I just wanted to make sure that I was putting in more time than everyone else. Unfortunately, the fact is, I've always had health problems. I had a tumor in my hip when I was 4. I was diagnosed with scoliosis when I was 12. My spine is actually shaped like an S, which is part of the reason why I wear black a lot, because you can't really tell unless you insert clothing you can tell. It's literally shaped like an S. So on one side you can see it really goes in a lot, and the other one it doesn't. And if I wore striped shirts, the buttons would end up being really crooked. I had to like constantly be straightened. I had to learn how to walk again. They put in 2 18-inch metal rods. It was a big deal. And then since then, I've had over 20 plus more major surgeries on my back, on my neck, on my shoulder. I also got diagnosed with inflammatory spondylitis, so I have an autoimmune disease during the pandemic, and so that is like a severe arthritis. It's similar to the RA family, but it's arthritis that starts in your neck and your spine, and it's tickling, it's pretty painful. And then a few weeks later, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, which is a nerve condition, which is also very painful. That started with my sciatic nerve and everywhere else. And because I have 2 autoimmune diseases during the pandemic with stage 4 ovarian cancer, they had to take me off all my treatments. So I have to just live regular life with AF and fibromyalgia without the treatments. And January 21, I was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. And I finished chemo in July of that year, and this past about a year ago, I was in remission. That was a battle. It was especially hard on my girls. I brought 2 of my girls with me. We're just trying to spend a lot of quality time and do all that while also raising children and taking care of his sick family. We didn't do all that. But yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit about my story and that I love this game. I want to share as much as I can. And I want to do the sport justice because I think it's a really beautiful, beautiful game. And so even though I'm very imperfect, I always wanted to represent it in a positive, professional while still being a girl and celebrating being a girl. I love being a girl. And what else can I tell you? You can't help the things that happen in your life, but you can help how you respond to things. And for me, I'm looking for tomorrow, and I'm looking to see what can I accomplish with these bad scares? Can something good come from this? Because there's nothing worse than having something horrible happen to you, and it makes no sense at all. Right? And you feel so helpless. And when I was diagnosed with scoliosis, I felt like my world was crashing. I didn't learn how to walk. I was in so much pain. No one explained what happened. They just said, you're crooked and we're going to straighten you up. And then at that moment, my mom said, "Don't worry, God has a great plan." And I was crying in middle school, wearing these huge braces and everything, with Velcro straps and these big plastic plates with metal rings. And you're 12, middle school kids are mean, it's just the worst, absolute worst. And nothing, there's no way. I'm like, how could that, there's nothing, what good could come from this? They look at, you can't imagine. And then years later, I became #1 in the world with a very outgoing vocal mouth. And I ended up becoming the national spokesperson for the Scoliosis Association. So when I was 12, I didn't have anyone to talk to. There was no net group, there was no support groups for families and stuff like that. And guess what? That's me now. And I can inspire young kids and I can talk to them because I've been there. When you've never been there, you really don't have a voice. Nobody wants to hear from you. You have perfect life. Everything came easy for you. It's the people that have struggled and that have trouble getting out of bed morning after morning without like a real tangible goal, or just all these things pulling at them constantly, and yet they get out of bed. And to me, that's courage, that's strength. It's not the lack of fear, it's not the absence of trouble, it's in the face of it. It's in the face of all these things coming at you through your life, and yet you get out of bed. And that's what I do. I get out of bed. And I'm not always happy. I'm not always in a good mood. You know what I mean? Some days are a lot tougher to get out of than others, but I don't want to be happy. And I'm eating up crap, but if I wanted to, I could sit and be really unhappy. I could be bitter, I could do all kinds of things, but I don't feel like I deserve that in my life. I deserve better than that. I mean, I don't necessarily think we should all go by what we think we deserve, because life's not fair, period. Right? But it is remembering that you have more options than you think. You have a choice to get out of bed or not. And you need to stay in bed for a day or two. Just don't stand there. Get up, get moving, and decide that you want more than just getting home doing nothing. And just believe in yourself, and just believe in yourself that you deserve better. So I really feel like all the garbage that's happened to me was for this purpose. Me breaking balls for a living and doing it instead. That's just a fun part. That's just a fun part. So I hope that I can always use this vehicle to help people and make some sense out of the things that have happened to me. And hopefully you can too. And just remember that when you feel very alone, you're not. Because even if they don't go through exactly what they're going through, we all know what pain feels like, or loss, or helplessness, or watching somebody struggle, and you can't always do what she's doing. You know what I mean? We're not as alone as we think. We can support each other. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go do some trick shots, but thank you guys for showing up and helping guys and checking out that movie too. Thank you guys.
All right, while she starts setting up for trick shots, I want to lay some ground rules for the challenge matches that come right after that. We want to move those as quickly as possible so as many people can get through it as possible. So that means we're going to pull up a few tickets at a time. So you'll be on deck basically, have your cues ready, be ready to go when it's your turn so we can move through it as quickly as possible, please. And I'll probably remind everybody of that a couple of times.
Okay. First things first. I have a cold. I definitely tested twice. I don't have COVID. It's just a cold. I have sanitizer. We can always elbow bump. You don't want to shake my hand. And I also, because it was stage 4, it was started as ovarian cancer, I had a full hysterectomy, which jump-started menopause, which, believe it or not, I've been suffering with for 2 years, where you get the night sweats, but you also, for those of you that don't know, you go through this period where you're completely perspiring and like drenched, sweating, but you're cold because your whole body is wet, and so the air conditioning is hitting every part that's wet. Anyway. TMI. I did bring. So I misplaced one of my cues, so I broke out this other cue. I grabbed the wrong case. So now I have this case. In this case, I played with in like the 2000s. I think I started playing with Jacoby cues like around 2000, 2001, 2000. So if you see way back in pictures in the 90s, late 90s, well, no, not late. All right, fine, 2000, 2015. You'll see me with this cue, and it's really cool. Oh no, this is one of the original. All right, I'm babbling now. Sorry. This was one of the first ones because I thought it was so pretty. I started playing with his cues, not because I heard they played great, but because they were so pretty. But they ended up playing great. So I play with it. But all the ones after this model, you'll see there's a break in all of them. And I can like open it, and it has like a built-in extension. So I was just about to show it off with. This was the absolute first model I realized. A lot of times you put two balls together and there'll be like a sliver of space. So when I'm doing trick shots, it's important when they're touching or not touching. It makes a big, big difference. And so if I put these together and I want them touching and they're not, I'll just hold it together and gently tap it. It's not enough to hurt the slate, but it's enough to put a slight temporary thing in the ball so that it'll stay connected. All right. We're gonna try. So something that I learned is that whenever you put English on the ball, and that's side spin. So instead of hitting it in the center, you're hitting it, like if you're looking at a clock, you're hitting it at 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock, high, low, like right, left. When I put right English on this, it puts left English on that, which puts right English on this. So all those spins transfer. So what I intend to do is I'm going to hit the cue ball into the 9. The 9's going to hit the 6 in that side pocket. While the 9 goes off the 6 in that corner pocket. So, aside from the English transferring, the rails are at different heights. They also can be made of different materials. Tables also come in 3.5 by 7, 4 by 8, 4.5 by 9. With that being said, the more humid it is, or the dirtier the equipment, the more the English grabs, the less it does. And I'm telling you all these variables because pool is hard with all of those things in mind. So if I make a ball, you guys should be very impressed. Like you guys should be like, oh my God, wow, look at woo woo, like Widow Rocks. Anything to that effect. So we have fun. Yes. Very good. This is the first. This is the first trick shot I learned. Supposedly, this here I'm guessing because I think I'm going to hit the 2. The 2 is going to hit the 8. 8 is going to go in that corner pocket. After the cue ball hits the 2 goes off the 8 into the 5, makes the 5, and caroms off the 5 in that corner pocket. while the 8, the 2, and the 5 go in, the cue ball is going to come back with this powerful womanly stroke. Make this line. And actually, there's a certain amount of collision-induced throw. And I'm having to guess, if you look, I have this lined up right here. But I think, without having too many balls based on this equipment, I've judged just how much it's going to go. Now, if the ball doesn't go in, with all of those things in mind, if the ball doesn't go in, it's not my fault. There was an earthquake. I should get full credit. I get full credit. So now we're gonna maybe put it all together. And I'm gonna change the throw a little bit because it's gonna go at a different speed now. Because let's see if I can do this.
There it is. I was able to read Aaron.
I'm going to hit the 1, the 1's going to hit the 5 in that side pocket. The 1 is going to go off the 5 into the 7, which means it's in that kind of pocket. After the 1 goes off the 5, off the 7, 4 in this side pocket, the 7 is going to go off the 3 into the 4, make the 4 carry him off the 4, and the 7 will go in that kind of pocket. So while the 1 goes in, the 5 goes there, the 3 goes there, the 7 goes there, the 4 goes here, the cue ball has to time speed come around and in front of these 3 moving balls and land precisely here to make the 8 ball. Because I can.
Yes.
My hair did all fall out. It's growing back very, very slowly. And I did lose a lot of weight from being sick and the nausea, but we're gaining it back. It's just taking a lot longer than I would have expected. I really should see how the table. Alright, I'm not going to. Is the table's going long or short, or I didn't even, but we're gonna guess.
There it is. I was able to read Aaron.
I made it look easy. I'm gonna do that first. Can I have house cues? I need 3 house cues.
Watch cues right here. Boom.
Perfect.
Getting him. Oh,
Read your mind.
we already got him.
See what happens when you move.
I know.
Go ahead, get in there, get in.
No, no, no. Just
gonna drop off one on the side, two in the corner. The cue ball's gonna go around the world, go up the railroad tracks, switch tracks, come back down, and make the 5 ball. Side ball. That takes talent. It doesn't look like it, but it does. Because I was actually hitting it fuller, and I'm hitting it fuller to come out, and then take top spin before it hits so that it comes wider, because the last shot came too short. Let me try this. First time I hit it too hard. Something I don't know. Well, I better not do that. It's the eggs. We're not doing jump shots. I can show you a double jump shot.
Could you win?
You know, like normal jump shots, you elevate the back of your cue stick. If I'm in your shot you can't make, you should be clapping right now. Otherwise, you can just sit there with your arms crossed. This is if you want to make the object ball jump over, let's say, your opponent's ball. Which you can't really do unless it's like just a piece of ball. Sorry. I'm trying. Huh? Okay.